You won't get a more natural representation of child esteem and child worth in any film in the world that you will see in Stanley Ka Dabba.
Suppose you take air in and you swallow it again. That's the way.
Parso, who plays Stanley, definitely doesn't look like a newcomer. I mean, I'd learn a few things from him because he has just the right thing that makes an actor. Total, I mean, that boy with an attitude, I know my job, don't tell me types, and I have to like really be okay on my toes, and you don't know what he's going to come up with. Very impromptu, very natural, and total delight. Stanley? Stanley, what happened? Huh? What happened?
You know, miss, my mother had sent me to the market. I was walking down the street without bruises, and then I saw a big crowd, and then I saw one big boy, and there was one very small boy. Then I went more close. He said, "Hey, a kid," and then he hit me. Then I got damn angry. I held his legs and I threw him this side and that side, and I punched him here and punched him there, and then I hit him and kicked him and punched him, and then there was a stone and I threw it on him.
So did you kill him?
The boy has been told that you cook a story. When the teacher comes to you, you cook up your own story. I am not giving you any dialogue.
Stanley makes up many stories. Even I make up many stories. Mostly I make up these stories because, see, suppose my mother, suppose I won the 3rd prize in something. So I always say I won the 1st prize. And I always like lagao my own chakkar, like I say, and you know this happened, and I beat this 10th standard boy, and I jumped on this person.
Stanley Ka Dabba is a very quaint screenplay because it has not one but 2 Stanleys. One is named Stanley Fernandez, class 4th F, age 9, and the other guy is age 49, which I play. Okay guys, are we ready to roll? Okay. Action!
अब ये टीचर तो हूँ नहीं मैं एकदम बहुत ही विलेन किस्म का रद्दी आदमी हूँ.
Khadus. What his real name is Babu Bhai Verma.
It is fun to look into the dabba tiffin box of children where the best food is there.
He developed a strange posture because he's a character who loves to hog. So he's developed this posture with a protruding belly. He developed this strange run whenever he's chasing children for their tiffin box.
I said I have to transform it into a food film, and not of adult content, but for children's consumption and tasty enough for universal usage.
The key character was Dabba for him and not any other person or a student. That was the only brief given to me. The number of Dabbas I had to arrange, and still they had to look authentic and not the new one.
Cannot get more multi-cuisine than 40 tiffin boxes from 40 different Indian houses.
Numan used to get some uttapa or something. Monty used to get Lay's Ways. And everyone else used to get all dosa, fafda, jalebi, all tasty things which I like.
My mom's prawn curry and rice.
Dal chawal and achar.
Crab.
Dal, chawal, and one aloo which my mother makes.
Tomatoes.
I couldn't take in. You can't ingest 170 cuisines at a go in 2 recesses. And I had to lay off. I had to lay off and had to go into natural food. And my tiffin started coming. It had kartuli and it had simple padwal, kacha kele ka bhaji. And all that I said, la to raha hu, to why not include it into the script?
केरल के केले की भाजी, स्टूडेंट और गंवार की भाजी है, करटुली की भाजी, यही अपने महाराष्ट्र की सब्जी है.
Each time you see me is I'm with a different bhaji, and I talk about the preparation of it, or how I went to the market and I got it, or how I gave it that special tadka which you have to give.
तो जो लाया in terms of health food, सारा कैमरा को दिखाया. It's like offering it to Shri Ganesh.
You know, I didn't look at the material for a long time because the thing was that I was editing Khan. My name is Khan at that point in time, and there was no physical way of me for me to look. I was like dying under work pressure.
She has edited Tare Zameen Par, Rock On, 1084 Ki Maa, Dev, Taksha, big films. Whereas mine is, there's no skeleton there, there's no flesh there, there's nothing. There's only hawa. और ये हवा कितना बना सकता हूँ मैं?
For over 6 months of that process, I didn't look at a frame. So I think that was a good thing, because I think if I would have looked, I would have said like, what are you doing? This has never been done. This is outrageous.
She has a peculiar habit of not touching a frame until she knows what it is.
It was the batata vada scene. It was the scene when a child opens his tiffin box on the sly, and what happens thereof.